Okay, we have a disclaimer. Academic and educational purposes only. This simulation is presented strictly for academic, educational, and analytical purposes. The models, scenarios, and results predicted herein are hypothetical exercises in mathematical modeling and system dynamics, not predictive. The simulation use simplified mathematical models based on differential equation and should not be interpreted as a prediction of actual future events. Accurate representations of real-world geopolitics, actual representation of real-world geopolitical dynamics, forecast of military outcomes or casualties. Simulation of the spread of a Middle East war using differential equation and Mathematica. So modeling the spread of a regional war as a dynamic system, similar to epidemics or instability spread in a physics system. So we will treat each country as a state variable whose war involvement level changes with time. So we have here the countries involved: United States, Israel, Iran, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, and Russia. We have the mathematical model here. So U as a function of time, the involvement of United States, I as a function of time, involvement of Israel, and R as a function of time, involvement of Iran, and L as a function of time, involvement of Lebanon, Hezbollah front, S as a function of time, involvement of Saudi Arabia, and C as a function of time, involvement of Russia. So the escalation dynamics can be modeled as the derivative of U with respect to time is equal to E1 R minus V1 U. The derivative of I with respect to time is E2 R plus E3 L minus V2 I. We have the derivative of R with respect to T. We have E4U plus E5 I minus V3R. Then dl over dt, the derivative of L with respect to time. This is for Lebanon, equal to E6R minus V4L. Then we have the ds over dt equal to A7R minus V5S. Then we have the derivative of Russia here with respect to time, E8R minus V6C. So we have the initial conditions, U as a function of time equal to 0, equal to 0.6, for I equal to 0.8, for R equal to 0.9, for L equal to 0.3, for S equal to 0.2, and C equal to 0.1. The highest involvement here is 2.0 in our simulations. So before we discuss further, let us first introduce the Runge-Kutta method. This is a numerical solution, especially in the differential equation. So what is a Runge-Kutta method? This is one of the numerical methods used in Mathematica. So the Runge-Kutta method are a family of iterative numerical techniques used to approximate the solution of ordinary differential equations of the form here dy over dt, derivative of y with respect to time is equal to f as a function of time and y. So at the time equal at the initial time t sub 0, the corresponding value for y is equal to y sub 0. So they are widely used because they offer a good balance between accuracy and computational cost. The most common member is the fourth order Runge-Kutta method, RQ4, which achieves high accuracy by evaluating the slope f as a function of t and y at several points with each time step and combining them in a weighted average. So we have the RQ4 algorithm. So given a step size h here, the solution at time uh, time sub n plus 1 equal to t sub n plus h. is computed from y sub n as given by this relations. So this is the formula for finding the key sub 1, key sub 2. So each of the keys here is function of time and y. We have the y sub n plus 1 here is equal to y sub n plus h over 6 times k plus times k sub 1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. So to solve for, we have a sample problem here, a sample plot of u sub t. So we have a sample application of the Roji quota here for the United States, and it is also applicable uh, to all the other countries here involved in this war. So to solve for u sub t at the time sample points using the Runge quota method, RQ4. So we apply the algorithm to the given system of ODEs with parameter E1 equal to 0.5 and B equal to 0.2. And initial condition here, time equal to 0 equal to 0.6. So we have the initial condition. So this is the level of involvement of the United States at time equal to 0. For the Israel, this is time equal to 0 equal to 0.8. For R, Iran, this is 0.3. Now this is for time equal to 0. For L, equal to 0.3 for Lebanon. For S equal to 0.2, Saudi Arabia. For C, Russia equal to 0.1. So the system is given by this uh, system of differential equations here. So we have the physical analogy of A sub n and B sub n here. So this is mathematically equivalent to a coupled oscillator with high damping. So this is a coupled oscillators because one given differential equation is a function of the other variable here. For example, our A here is escalation. So A stands for the escalation. So like a spring constant or driving force that transfers energy between the components here. So our V here is for diplomacy. So like a friction or viscosity coefficient, uh, coefficient, what we call this gamma. So gamma that dissipates energy from the system. So in this specific simulation, the diplomacy terms are winning as most actors are tending toward a cold state uh, 0, after the initial uh, 20 units of time. Right, so we have the sample plot here. We use RQ4 with a step size h equal to 0.1 and integrate from time equal to 0 to time equal to 10. Then extract u at integer times t equal to 0 equal to 1 up to 9 here. Then the RQ4 here update for every vector. So y here is the transpose of the UI RLSC. So we have the given y sub n plus 1 equal to y sub n plus h over 6 times q plus times k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k sub 4. Now we have the formula for k1 here. K1 as a function of y sub n. Then k sub 2 here as a function of y sub n plus h2 k1. K sub 3 is function of y sub n plus h over 2 k2. And k sub 4 here as a function of y sub n plus hk3. And f is the right-hand side of the ODE. So carrying out the integration using a computer or systematic manual calculations yields the following approximate value for u sub t as the component. So for a time equal to 0, the initial value for the initial level of involvement of the United States is 0.6. At time equal to 1, so this becomes 1.5 1.05. So up to uh, at time equal to 9, so this is represented by 100.9. So we have the data here, the data for the U here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the corresponding value for Y here, 0.6, 1.05, 1.85, 3.28, 5.81, 10.28 here. So we have the plot of the United States here. So it means that if it starts at 0.6, as time interval increases here, the involvement of the United States also increases. So these values are rounded to two decimal places. Note that the system will exhibit the exponential growth due to the chosen parameters. So for a more accurate result, a similar step size or an adaptive solver can be used. For the above gives reasonable approximations. So our description for A here, A is parameter. So this is the escalation influence here. So B is also a parameter. This is the de-escalation or diplomacy. So this is similar to coupled instability equation in physics. So here is a mathematical notebook code that using manipulate. So you can explore the escalations. Okay, so for example here, A sub 1, A sub 2, A sub 3, and A sub 4, A sub 5, and A sub 6, A 7, and 8 all represent the escalation here. For example, we have the level of escalations of the countries involved: U.S., Israel, Iran, Lebanon, Saudi, and Russia here. So if we increase the uh, escalation involvement here, for example, for the United States, so we have this. We have the for the Iran here. So we have the plot of the increasing escalations here. So all countries have increasing escalation here. But if we increase the diplomacy here, so we have the decrease of the escalation here. For example, if we decrease the escalation of the United States here, so we also decrease the escalation of the United States. And if we can increase their diplomacy here, so the highest involvement here is 2.0. So if we increase the diplomacy, we have the decrease of the involvement. So we can see here the decrease of the involvement. But if the United States here has a higher involvement, so we have the uh, increase of the involvement also of the other countries involved. So we have the uh, description here or the interpretation of the graph here. For example, we have here the plot. So in this system, plots a perfectly horizontal line represent a state of equilibrium or steady state. So here is what that means in both mathematical and real world terms. The mathematical meaning zero rate of change. So if a line becomes horizontal, its value is no longer changing as time moves forward. So we have the time here, time interval up to 50. And we have the involvement here from 0 to 2. So 2 is the highest involvement. So mathematically, this means that the derivative for the specific country has hit exactly equal to 0. So dx over dt equal to 0. So this happens when the positive terms your equation, the reaction to other countries are perfectly cancelled out by the negative terms, the fatigue or internal decay. So it's a state of total mathematical balance. Escalation is equal to fatigue here. So the geopolitical meaning, the status quo, in the context of your escalation simulation, a horizontal line indicates a stalemate or a frozen conflict. So the actors are still involved because the line is above zero here, but they are no longer increasing or decreasing their posture. So no country feels compelled to escalate further because the cost of doing so outweighs the threat. But no country is willing to retreat because the baseline tension from their rival is still present. So it but predictable long-term instability. So we have another plot here. So what is the interpretation of this? So the defining feature of this plot is that the curves are eventually flattened out into a perfectly horizontal lines. So mathematically, this means the system has reached a point where the derivatives, the rate of change for all countries are exactly zero. So this happens when the reaction forces pushing the system upward are perfectly counterbalanced by the fatigue or decay. So forces pulling it downward, meaning the maximum eigenvalues of the system's interaction matrix is exactly zero, or when a constant provocation term sustains a baseline level of involvement. So this one, so what's the meaning of this? So we have here Iran green line here. So high escalation from Iran and Lebanon. So show the most aggressive growth here. It starts relatively high, around zero point 0.9, and it spikes quickly and continues to climb steadily, reaching the maximum values on the chart at 2.0. So the earliest around time equal to 30. So we have the Lebanon here, the red orange line follows a very similar trajectory to Iran, but starts lower. It rises sharply the beginning and climbs steadily to reach 2.0 around time equal to 32. So this suggests that these two actors are tightly linked in this model. Then we have for the Saudi here. So it's the color of the Saudi uh, purple line. So for the Saudi, it start very slow, nearly a point off, but show a consistent, almost linear increase over time. By the end of the charts, time equal to 50, it has reached a high level of involvement near 1.9, so surpassing Israel, the US, and Russia. And we have the dip and recovery. We have the Israel here. So for the uh, Israel yellow line, it starts with high involvement around zero point 0.8, but drops sharply initially. It stabilizes around zero point 0.5 and then begins a slow, steady climb, ending around 1.6. Then we have the slow growth US and Russia here. So for US, blue. So this is for the US, blue. Uh, it starts with the moderate, this one for the US, starts with the moderate involvement zero point 0.6, drops quite quickly to zero point 0.3, stays flat or for a while, and then slowly rises to just under 1.0 by the end. We have the Russia here. Russia is for the brown. So Russia brown line starts with the lowest involvement near zero point 0.1. It rises slightly, plateaus for a long time, and ends with the lowest final involvement around 0.85 here. So this one, so what is the interpretation of this? So we have the key observation. All countries show accelerating involvement. Each line curves upward, indicating that involvement increases at an increasing rate over time. We have the different rates of escalation here. For Iran, green. For Iran here, green. Fastest escalation, reaching maximum involvement 2.0 around 8 to 10. So around 8 to 10. So this is the time. Uh, so T here represents the time. So 8 to 10. And Lebanon here, red, and Saudi Arabia, purple. Rapid escalation reaching at 2.0 around 10 to 12. So 10 to 12 here for Saudi and Lebanon. Then for Israel, yellow, Israel and Russia, brown, brown, moderate fast escalation reaching at 2.0 around 12 to 14. So 12 to 14 here before it reaches its peak. USA blue, slowest initial escalations, but still accelerating, reaching at 2.0 around 20 to 22. So we have a late highest involvement of the US here. And how about this one? So this one is the immediate maximum escalation. So this is the immediate maximum escalation. Most countries, US, Israel, Iran, Lebanon, spike to maximum involvement 2.0 almost instantly at point 2 here, suggesting an immediate full-scale engagement. So different patterns for Saudi Arabia. So for Saudi Arabia here, uh, so this is for the Saudi Arabia. So for the Saudi Arabia, show an initial spike, then a sharp drop to near zero, around 2 to 4 here, followed by a steep rise back to maximum involvement at time equal to 5 here. So this could represent the initial withdrawal, de-escalations, then force re-engagement, perhaps due to being attacked. Then we have the Russia here, brown. So the Russia here appears to spike initially, then drop to near zero, suggesting either initial involvement followed by withdrawal or limited engagement that quickly ends. So the time scale here, unlike the previous graphs, showing gradual escalation over 20 to 50 times units. This scenario show near instantaneous escalation to maximum involvement.